Hey guys, welcome back to Ottoex. It's a channel here on YouTube where we feature some really unique vehicles from all around the world. A lot of them are Toyotas, a lot of them are for sale, but not all of them. Today in front of me is a 2001 Toyota Granvia van. This is also known as the Toyota Hiace in other markets in the world, or the Hiace SVB semi-bonnet version SBV. So this is an update to the Toyota Hiace 100 series. A safer, more comfort, more luxury-oriented version. This model was only offered in Japan in the JDM Japanese domestic market from approximately 97 to 02 was the run on this one, which is the VCH 16 chassis. What that means is it's powered by the 3.4 liter 5VZ FE engine, same one as the TACOMA, the T100, the 4Runner, just a bulletproof engine, as it has now come to be known as, and a full-time four-wheel drive chassis. So that is a viscous coupling that auto-mechanically locks the center differential when needed. Same thing as the Toyota All-Track system as we knew it in the Toyota Previas here in North America. This system was used in a bunch of other Toyota vans worldwide, and specifically in the Japanese market like this one, until the early 2000s. So the run on these vans ended in 2002, unfortunately. They are awesome. The powertrain is awesome, probably my favorite powertrain in a Toyota van of the 90s and 2000s, just because it is bulletproof. This one is all original, and we have not lifted it or modified it in any way. They can be done, and check our website from some of our previous sales to see what that looks like. But we're offering this one all original because it is just so clean. So we'll start with the outside here. Two-tone pearl and kind of a dark beige. The paint is pretty much flawless. I'll go around and point out any of the flaws that I can find as we walk around. But just take a look at this front end. It's got this big grille with the the Granvia emblem right there. That's what that G is. And this has got the updated grille, the updated systems from 99 and up. They did a refresh on these. They became a little more safer and a little more updated. So this also has the updated style of wheel, which is this really cool 6-spoke alloy, which I haven't seen really on any other Toyotas other than these vans for this era. And these ones are in great shape. Just take a look at that. It's a polished alloy, aluminum wheel, lightweight and strong. Japanese forged, of course. All around, the wheels are in good shape. I'm not going to show you every single one of them, but you can check the gallery for detailed photos. Another thing I want to point out is this van has double side sliding doors, so we've got a driver's side and a passenger side, making it a little bit more useful here in the North American market and other markets where you're going to be driving on the right side of the road, so it's safer for your passengers to get in and out on the curbside. Up above the windows, we've got Toyota OEM Plus window rain visors. They're the good ones, and they look new. On the back, up top, we've got the optional rear spoiler, which adds some cool JDM style points. This has the Granvia rear end here with the badging. And just take note at how clean all of this is, because this is an incredibly clean van. It's certainly spent its whole life in a garage. Don't have any doubts of that. You can just tell by the condition of the paint on all these black exterior trim pieces. We didn't refinish them. They didn't need to be refinished. And another thing I want to do is give you a peek underneath, but before I do that, here's a flaw. There is a little dimple here that appears to have been touched up, and another one here. Not very big and not very obvious, but I want to disclose that. This has got these in the front and rear bumpers. These are parking sonar, so it beeps as you get closer to things. The two in the center of the rear bumper for backing up. Let's just take a peek underneath the van, just because I want to show you don't know if I can do it with this gimbal, but hopefully that gives you an indication. All right. Other side sliding door. This one has a power option which you can turn on and off and control it from the driver's seat if you want. Only 80,000 miles on this example, but a very clean 80,000 miles. Fog lights in the recessed into the rear, integrated into the front bumper. Headlights are free of any sun fade. Okay, let's give you guys a look in the engine compartment first, and then we'll get to the inside. So just take a look at how clean this engine bay is. There are service stickers for long life coolant, timing belt replacement, and other things. The van has been serviced well. That's a newer Panasonic battery. Here's your spec plate. Everything is super clean. 3400 4-cam. Some of you guys might be familiar with that. It's pretty much in every first-gen Tacoma, other than the 2.7. That is the sticker there for the 5VZ engine. And this is just, yeah, this is ultra clean. Ultra clean. All right. Let's take a peek inside the driver's side, go through some of the controls. First, we'll start with the door card here. It is in great shape. Got kind of a micro velour, which is stain-free. You've got all your switches, which work. Power locks, window and moonroof lock. Power seat operation, power front windows. So the seat, demonstrate that. That's the seat back tilting, and then the base can forward or back. Switches are there. Got your step, and under this, the floor mat, pretty immaculate. Seat upholstery and foam is in great shape. On the driver's side, which typically is the side with the most wear, it is wear-free. Steering wheel is in great shape. We've got leather-wrapped and wood trim, which doesn't seem to have any damage from the sun or otherwise. It's a super clean steering wheel. Feels nice and clean. This is your button for your passenger side rear door. Demonstrate that. Works great. So the power passenger doors on some of these JDM van models are not cable driven, they are belt driven, which we have found to be quite a bit more reliable than the problematic cable driven systems of the Toyota Siennas, but those were built here in the States. Nice big grab handle to swing in. So we've got a backlit cluster there, kind of a Lexus style trim. I would say this van is more of a Lexus than a Toyota, although at the time Lexus wasn't really a thing for these. I'll just show you guys, light that up. 130,000 kilometers, which is just around 80,000 miles. So we've got a disc tape player, AM, FM, Toyota original deck. Kind of looks similar to the one you would find at Tacoma with the premium package. Sounds great. The CD player works, the tape player works, and the radio works. Automatic climate control with buttons and controls for rear heat and rear cooling. Some more cool switches here. So this is your ECT switch for shifting. Power curtains in the back, and an AC 100 volt outlet in the back. And down here, this is where you disable your power rear door if you just want that to work as a normal manual sliding door. Got a little cubby, cigarette lighter, 12-volt power, your sonar button, your clock, a little storage cubby tray. I'm not sure what that is. Someone would love to know. Someone could tell me. Haven't figured that out after all these years. And your glove box, which has all your manuals, some maintenance records, and your Japanese toll card reader. We've got big armrests here, which lock in unlimited positions. Same side here. Obviously a rear view mirror and a pre-wired for your dash cam, which is all set up. Overhead we've got a big, somewhat big sunroof. Pops up like that, kind of vents and then locks, closes and locks. Map lights and your sun visors. Cool. Let's swing around to the other side. I forgot to show you these mirrors do power retract, which works great. I'll show you that when we get it to drive it later. So let's go look at the back, some of the function of those things. So we got this door here, slides like butter. Driver's side, rear step, light, mats, everything is clean. These are the nice big captain's chairs for your middle row, which have double-sided armrests. Really comfortable. If that wasn't enough, you also have a footrest. And if that's not enough, you also have whatever that is. I assume it's kind of like a cargo extension, so you can lie something across here, or maybe sit back and rest your feet up here and really kind of kick back into snooze mode. I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Other captain's chair. Above that, we've got a nice big electric moonroof, which you can operate right here with this switch. It opens all the way and closes all the way, and that works fine. No leaks or anything. In fact, these Toyota sunroofs, at least in these vans, quite problem-free from leaking. And really the only issue we've seen in maybe some older Land Cruisers domestically is if the drains get clogged, they'll then empty into the floorboards, but never even had that issue with a van. So let's go around to the other side and check the other sliding door. This one is the power mode is on right now, so all you do is kind of squeeze that. Step, light. I mean, look how clean this step is. This is carpets. It's got these carpets that kind of slide and snap in under all the trim here, which is really, let's see if I can even do that. There we go. Kind of sits in there and doesn't go anywhere. We've got another footrest here. This seat's got a back map pocket. Same function on this, and I forgot to show you guys, these seats do swivel. So we've got the armrest, but to swivel it, you just kind of tilt and then push and pull and then get it in position. There we go. There you have it. Rear facing. Both seats do it. These also have shoulder belts, which are ratcheting for the child strap, the child seat. I don't know if you can hear that. That's what you need, apparently. if you have a child seat for your car, makes it safer. I don't know. But rear big bench that slides the full length of the van. So you can take out this middle row and use this exclusively to slide it all the way up or all the way back, which is cool. Another thing it does is it goes into like sandwich mode. So there's a special lever here. Let me try to get this camera down and demonstrate. So you push this and then you do that and it locks into place. So that way you can then, oops, you just grab this thing, slide it all the way up to wherever you need, and then you got heaps of cargo room back there. Or do it the other way around, push it all the way back to the door. And then you got like, look at all this. That's crazy. You can just, full leg room here, maxed out. And I've got pretty long legs. So this thing is spacious and comfortable and versatile and reliable. Really one of the best products that Toyota put out during this time period. Power curtains controlled from the front, and also you can control them individually here. That's the power curtain. Goes like that. Let's bring this back down. And it. Big overhead light. Takes a minute to kind of, there it goes. It's a nice space to chill in or camp in because you have the curtains all around and the big roof and your four-wheel drive, and it's a TACOMA engine, for heaven's sakes, so you're really going to be on the right side of reliability. This also has a big armrest for the center with cup holders. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Let's see here, you can even, that's a floor heat there, vents for your floor. But if we want to scooch this up, I bet this even reclines. Oh yeah. So another thing I'll point out, everything folds flat here, so this will go flat into this, and you can set up a sleeping area there, and you can do the same thing here. Pretty neat, if you ask me. There's your backup, your rear-facing dash cam. So you've got a dash cam out the back, a dash cam out the front for extra traffic security. Great sound system, speakers here, cup holders here, ashtray, little rip, and some little nicks in this. I imagine they were loading like large objects back here at some point because there's some scuffage. Those are kind of the only real flaws I can find. Some more along here. Curtain switch. Okay, you get the idea. Let's turn this, close this up. Okay, show you guys the trunk and how that works. Big. It's a canopy. It's an awning if you need it. Your back seat, I showed you kind of from the front end how it works, but it does the same thing from the back end. You pull this and you slide it where you need it. You can sandwich it up and get more, like a whole lot of trunk room, honestly. And the dimensions on this space is it's about 8 feet from the back of the driver's seat to here. It's longer, wider, and taller than a Sienna. And the outside actually has a shorter wheelbase and shorter and narrower exterior dimensions than a Sienna. So it's bigger inside, but smaller outside than a Toyota Sienna. And I'm comparing it to like an 06 Sienna of the same kind of year. But I imagine it's similar across the board, which is incredible. It's got kind of a soft closed trunk where you close it and it'll pull it in. So I think it's time for a drive. Power locks. All right, so let's fire it up. There it is, the glorious 5VZ. Rumbles to life. It's kind of a quiet engine, really. It's quite refined. So we take off our parking brake, put on our seatbelt. So let's just go through some of these things. We've got radio, the jazz station. Sounds great, honestly. None of the speakers are blown out or anything like that. We've got our outside temp. If you press this, you get outside temp reading in Celsius. It's pretty cool. So it's 15 Celsius outside. So we'll turn this on. We've got AC set to 18 Celsius inside. AC works great. Blows nice and cold. And the heat works great too. Rear defrost, front defrost, rear heater. Different modes. It all works great. Okay. Let's take it for a cruise. It's a pretty quiet and comfortable and safe van, at least compared to its parallel, which would be like a 2001 Hiace 100 series. This is just a more comfortable vehicle to drive. It's got more power. It's more service-friendly domestically, and some might argue it doesn't quite have the looks of a Hiace 100. And sure, yeah, they all have their different characteristics and aesthetics, but they all offer different things. So one van might be a good fit for someone, and another van might be a better fit for someone else. This one drives great. I honestly think these are an excellent long-term van, kind of all-purpose vehicle for use here in North America. The drivetrain is my favorite among vans, and just the use of space, the dimensions, it works so well for so many different things. You can haul your family of 7, your friend group. You can go camping in it. You can use it as a work vehicle to haul stuff around for work. Or you can just take it and get your groceries, do your Costco runs, whatever you need to do in it. It kind of checks all the boxes at the same time. It's almost like a jack of all trades, but maybe a master of none. It can go off-road. It's got the full-time 4-wheel drive system. You can lift it. You can get more clearance. You can fit bigger tires on. Ask us about that if you're curious. And it can get relatively easy service here in North America. You roll into a mechanic, they're going to know this engine. They're going to have seen it thousands of times before in every Tacoma, T100, 4Runner, etc. that rolled in their garage. That means there's a parts network for this domestically. Not that you can't get parts for the foreign used engines, but sometimes it's just takes a little bit more finesse or know-how, and this is a little bit, you have to be a little less hands-on with this one, is what I'm saying, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm kind of bombing over these speed bumps. But you get the idea. It's a quiet cruiser. It steers nice and straight. The handling is good. The braking is good. It handles highway speeds beautifully. 80, 90, whatever you like to go, it'll do it. It'll feel comfortable and confident doing it. And yeah. And this is just a beautiful example of one of these vans. I mean, there are a lot of these vans out there, but I urge you to find one that has this kind of condition, not just on the interior, but the undercarriage is remarkable. I mean, we've imported and sold dozens of these, and I can't say we have had many that have that flawless of an undercarriage. Now, it doesn't matter to some people, but to some people it does, and these are the guys I'm talking to. If you're looking for one that's pretty flawless, this is, it looks as clean under there as it would have been on the day it was purchased new. I'm not really exaggerating. But yeah. What else? Oh yeah, we've got the mirror retract. So you push this, and then your mirrors retract. Push it again, and your mirrors pop back out. A lot of cars in Japan had that as an option for those narrow streets and alleys in Japan, where you need to have every little centimeter of room counts. Power is great. There is no shortage of power in this van. It just moves when you need it to, and it doesn't complain. Well, with that said, we're at the red light here. I'll start unwinding this video. If you guys like this van, it is now for sale with us at the time of this filming at Ottoex. You can check us out at ottoex.com. We are currently located in Portland, Oregon. Give us a call, 503-893-8857, if you're interested in this van or something else. We've got all sorts of interesting vans, campers, Land Cruisers available now and in the pipeline for the future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. We appreciate all your viewership. If you liked it, leave us a comment. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you like this thing. Is it too weird for you? Is it just right? We read all the comments, so just share your thoughts and give us your opinion, your 2 cents. We have more videos and a lot more cool cars in the pipeline, so hit a subscribe, give us a like or a thumbs up, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.